Greetings and welcome to Political Empire. I'm your host, Kim Pearsall with the Press Enterprise and PE.com. And we have a Mary Bono Mack-filled episode for you today. First, we're going to talk about how she was a little displeased that Raul Ruiz, her competitor, was having a fundraiser with Sean Penn. And then we're going to be talking to our Washington correspondent, Ben Goad, about recent comments that Mary Bono Mack has made about the GOP's stance on rape and abortion. So first, Penn, no friend to Bono Mack. When Republican Congresswoman Mary Bono Mack found out that her Democratic challenger Raul Ruiz was hosting a fundraiser with none other than Sean Penn appearing in person, her team wasted no time accusing Ruiz of consorting with a supporter of the Venezuelan president, Hugo Chavez. According to the invitation for the event that was held on August 19th and cost attendees anywhere from $500 to $2,500 each, Penn and Ruiz, an emergency room doctor in the Coachella Valley, met in Haiti after an earthquake. Yeah, that earthquake, while both were first responders. They didn't meet, apparently, at a Hugo Chavez support group. And now we're going to talk to Ben Goad in Washington, D.C. If you watch the show, then you're pretty keen on politics, and you're probably well aware that Todd Akin, a Republican candidate for Missouri Senate, recently said during a television interview that women who had been victims of legitimate rape, his words, typically didn't get pregnant because a woman's body typically shuts down that process. Not surprisingly, Republicans, including Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan, denounced the statements, and Democrats seized on them. And since then, the topic of rape and whether abortion should be an option in that case has become quite the topic. Leading into the Republican National Convention, the party still says it shouldn't be. Mary Bono Mack, though, the Republican congresswoman running for re-election, disagrees and told her party as much. Here to tell us more is Ben Goad. Ben, thanks so much for joining us today.
Great to be with you.
Fantastic. Washington is looking good right now?
Yeah, it's a little muggy, but relatively abandoned, as you can see.
I bet we'll see a couple tourists walk behind you in just a couple minutes. Curious, what did Bono Mack think of Akin's statement, and where does she stand on abortion relative to what her party thinks?
Well, she, like most Republicans, immediately condemned the comments, and she is not in tune with all the members of her party on abortion. Right before the convention, they have the Republican Platform Committee meeting there in Tampa, where I'll be next week, and going over drafting their platform on all sorts of different policies. And among the policies they approved was a plank in which they say they are completely anti-abortion, and they don't leave any wiggle room for cases in which a woman is the victim of incest or is raped. And Mary Bono Mack favors abortion rights in those extreme cases, while she is generally opposed to abortion. So immediately after that, she posted a tweet saying that policy committee does not speak for her. And, she sort of got in the middle of this debate heading into the convention.
Interesting. And how do you think her statements are going to impact the convention that's going to be coming up very soon?
Well, this is just one of a million issues. And I know that the Republicans want to keep the message on the economy as much as possible. And I could see a scenario in which, though she, and she's not alone in her stance on this, Senator Brown from Massachusetts also said that he felt that plank was a mistake, not including the extreme cases, the rape and the incest. And so, I think they're going to go ahead and vote for this platform as a unified conference, but certainly she disagrees with them on that point.
Well, Ben, thanks so much for the update today on this topical issue that everybody's talking about. And we're going to be talking to you very soon about the Republican National Convention and what you're going to expect coming forward. So thanks so much for joining us today.
You bet.
And thank you for watching another edition of Political Empire, and definitely check us tomorrow for the latest updates on everything political in the Inland Empire.